everybody. This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another JG Menard Fridays. Hope all of you having a great day so far. You just got your day started. Hope you have a great day. Today, I will be talking about the topic of loss. And the reason why I want to talk about this topic really for today because I want to share, an experience that I went through recently that I think everybody can relate to. A few weeks ago, I had been, I'll say a few weeks ago, even into the week before last, I kind of had felt, the sense of loss. And the sense of loss happened in different ways. I could say one way was where I had two heart-to-heart conversations with two close people of mine. One of them is my fraternity brother, who is my Neo, and another one is a close friend that I consider a little brother to me. We had like heart-to-heart conversations, and then also, the experiences of us hanging out together and then us splitting up. I felt like lost, and I got to a point of like crying, breaking down, and not knowing why I was crying the way I was crying, even though I talked to these people, talk to them every day, and everything and such, but I still felt, lost, especially with the one that's away, right now in Philadelphia, but will be coming back, soon. And we're preparing for him to come back. But, him, being away for a certain period of time, it hits me. And I say with those two individuals, they've been by my side a lot. Like my Neo actually was with me since March of last year, and he comforted me a lot when I had lost my dad last year and everything, and checked on me every day, and that's how we built our brotherhood and everything. And then my friend, who I considered my little brother, I connected with him like 2 weeks after I had buried my dad and coming back to Pittsburgh after dealing with that, and connected with him and us building a bond, a relationship that we have. So, that was a toll on me with that. Also just like missing, feeling like, lost in the aspect of like within my clients. So there were some moments that I had went through some different traumatic experiences with my clients where they was going through some stuff personally, or there were some things that I was able to relate to that ties to certain stuff. So what took upon those particular experiences, I actually reached out to my old therapist and stuff, and I asked like, hey, I'm feeling the different emotions with these individuals, with my clients and everything. Does this tie to me, still grieving my dad and everything? Even though my dad passed a year ago and everything, was still wanting to see if that still ties to me, feeling a sense of loss of my dad. And my old therapist said, yes, that is a tie to that, because she told me that loss could come in different ways. It is not just a loss of like feeling like you missing, you know, missing my dad and everything, but loss in different aspects, how different experiences can tie to me feeling the loss of my dad. So like with me having that love within those two guys that I'm very close with, and then also when they do certain things or they leave for a certain period of time, I get upset and emotional because of the bond that I have, but also the attachment that I'm trying to fill in from me still missing my dad. Another aspect that kind of stood out to me is where when my mom and I had a conversation about it, and I was telling her about my different emotions, and she said that, what I'm doing right now with others, but also, what I'm doing with others, with helping others, but also with with the two individuals, is that I'm actually kind of feeling like, that attachment, feeling that void, and everything. But also, I'm actually healing in the process because of me still getting over, losing my dad and stuff. What stood out to me from the conversation with my mom really was where she talked about my childhood, which it didn't hit. I talked about it with her in the past, but when she brought it up again, it stuck out to me the most because it was about how, she thinks that, I miss my childhood. And I was like, you know what? You know what, mom, you're right. Because my dad and I always been at the hip with each other ever since I was a little kid. And when my mom and dad split when I was 10 years old, I had not lost like contact over, like, because I would talk to him over the phone and stuff like that, but I lost that physical contact. And she feels like now that with him being like gone completely, it's like that I'm missing those moments of what I was supposed to have from when I was a teenager to even adulthood, and then even me growing up to where I was able to just to connect with my dad and see him physically and stuff like that. We were trying to rebuild what I had lost from when I was a little kid. But now with him being gone and unexpectedly passing away last year, it impacted me a lot, and how now whenever I'm connected with people, whenever I'm connected with friends, especially my male friends and stuff, or male friends that I consider like brothers to me and everything. And when they go away, or when they are, away from a certain period of time, I get upset because it tries to how I miss my dad, and how my dad been in and out of my life, but now with him being completely gone, it's like, dang, it's a missing factor. So what I want to share with y'all is that loss can come in different ways. It can hit you in different ways, and it hit me for sure with my two brothers. It hit me with I was dealing with some of my clients and those things being tied to them, that tied to me feeling my loss and my grief of my dad. And then also moments where I've been thinking about, like, man, like, what if my dad was still here? What would it have been like? Or wishing that he was still here and stuff. So, I just want to let y'all know that that's part of the process. But also, I can say within myself as well that even in this moment, I was aware to say that, okay, these emotions, it's not just coming out of thin air. It has to be tied to something. And that's why I reached out to my old therapist, and also reached out to my mom, to realize that, okay, these things is all tied together, of me still going through my grief and my healing process of losing my father. Um, as well as me being a vessel to other people that are going through same similarities with me, and we're all healing together. But what I want to do is the coping exercise I want to leave you with today, when you're dealing with any aspect of loss, it should just talk it out, not hold it in so much. Because when I had those emotions and those thoughts, I reached out to those two boys. I reached out to my mom. I reached out to my old therapist. I reached out to some friends to let them know what was going on with me and how I was feeling and everything. And in the end, it helped me out. I went and started journaling again, in which I'll talk about that in later episodes. But you know, I've been able to process it more and realize that, okay, I'm human as well. I go through these emotions, and it's going to happen for the rest of my life, because my main person, which is my dad, is not here no more and stuff. And I'm going to think about him every day. I'm going to think about the memories I had when I was a little kid, and think about the memories of when he passed, and how that was an unexpected moment of me having my last time with him, being my actual last time with him. But definitely talk it out. And that's all I want to leave you with today. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Menard Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the videos on there. Also, go on my website, to which check out the videos on there. Learn more about me. Check out podcast episodes I've been on. Check out articles I did for Healthy Living Magazine, and ways to connect me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. As always, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now I'm going to leave you with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And peace.